Hi again, everyone. This is Dr. Fred Farouk, and welcome to another video episode regarding my new book, Whatever Happened to Christianity, a Tafsir for Muslim scholars and thinkers. There's information about the book in the description, and we welcome your comments. We're coming to a time of year that Christians celebrate Christmas. In Arabic, it's said Eid Milad Saeed. It's the birth of Jesus Christ. And one of the questions I remember, even as a young person, as a Muslim, was the question: can Muslims celebrate Christmas? And some Muslims said, well, we celebrate the birth of other prominent holy figures and prophets. Why not celebrate the birth of Jesus? Some Muslims, on the other hand, said, well, when Christians celebrate Christmas, they're celebrating not Jesus the way we believe, as a messenger of Tawheed, only as a man, but they're celebrating the coming of God in the flesh, Emmanuel. So this is a question we have, and the question for this episode springs from that. And who has Jesus? Who has Jesus? Is it the Muslims or the Christians? Is it both? Well, for Muslims, it is said that Jesus is only a messenger, as I mentioned, a prophet, the son of Mary, who gave the message similar to what other prophets have given. The Christian belief, of course, based on the Bible, and we deal with this a bit in the book, actually at some length, is that it has always been maintained by Christians based on the teachings of Jesus and the apostles that became manifest in the Bible, was that Jesus is God in the flesh, the eternal Son of God, and he came to this world for a specific purpose to save people from their sins. So there's the question, who has Jesus, Muslims or Christians? And maybe another way of looking at the question would be looking first at a verse from the Bible. I'll read you a few verses from a book in the New Testament. It's a teaching letter called First John. John was thought to be the most beloved of Jesus's 12 disciples. And John writes, he says this in First John chapter 5, verses 9 through 12. If we receive the testimony of men, the testimony of God is greater. For the testimony of God is this, that he has testified concerning his Son. The one who believes in the Son of God has the testimony in himself. The one who does not believe God has made him a liar, because he has not believed in the testimony that God has given concerning his Son. And the testimony is this, that God has given us eternal life, and this eternal life is in his Son. He who has the Son has life. He who does not have the Son of God does not have the life. And when we ask this question, who has Jesus? Well, John writes that he who has the Son of God, that is, has life, has the eternal life. And as we come into this Christmas season or holiday season, I want to wish the very best to all the Muslim viewers and readers of the book. We appreciate your comments. There was another disciple of Jesus, a very close one, Peter, and he kind of put this question in a different way. It's not who has Jesus, who possesses Jesus, if you will. Is it Muslims or Christians? Is it neither, or is it both? But he talks about God himself possessing a people. And in his teaching letter, he writes this in 1 Peter 2, 9 and 10. That's 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 9 and 10. He tells his listeners, you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for God's own possession, so that you may proclaim the excellencies of him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. For once you were not a people, but now you're a people of God. You would not receive mercy, but now you have received mercy. And that's the end of quote from First Peter chapter 2, verses 9 and 10. So it's not only who has Jesus, but who does Jesus have? Who does God have? And we believe he has the people that worship Jesus, that have the life of the Son of God in them. And that is a holiday greeting to you, a holiday exhortation. And I encourage all of our Muslim friends and viewers to please consider deeply the eternal life, because as John has said, the eternal life is in the Son, and he who has the Son, or she who has the Son, has life. So may God bless you. Please put your comments below. We'd like to hear from you and interact with you. And until next time, God bless you. This is Dr. Fred Farouk for Whatever Happened to Christianity.